crap, the time machine broke. I'm stuck in October of 2001. What's up, everybody? My name is Don, and I'm going to take a look at this gem dandy of a game. This is the Grand Theft Auto game that started it all. Besides GTA 1, but that game sucks.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl. You're just small time.
City is in shock today as the police and emergency services deal with the aftermath of a devastating attack on a police convoy this morning. As yet, no details have been released about the prisoners being transferred in the convoy, and no group has claimed responsibility. The convoy left police headquarters early this morning for a routine transfer of felons to Liberty Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callaghan Bridge, leaving few witnesses and the bridge itself severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack. Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer hackers on police headquarters databases. With the Porter Tunnel project falling behind schedule, this disaster leaves Portland isolated from the rest of the city.
Come on! Senor Dickhead! There's no problem to kill you. You're gonna be sorry. Aye, get lost.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
I've been wanting to tackle the GTA series for quite some time now, and why not start with the first GTA game on the PlayStation 2? I know, Vice City was set in the 80s, therefore I should technically play that first, but that means I'm getting the most fun games out of the way. I don't want to do that. Not to say that this game is not fun, it's just that GTA San Andreas and Vice City did it better in every way. Anyway, I'm going to turn the music off at the risk of copyright because I don't know how YouTube is with the copyright rules. They might just strike my channel down with a lightning bolt or something, so I'm not going to take the chance. This first mission, if you can even call it that, is we have to take this guy named 8-Ball back to the hideout. But first, I'm going to take a detour because there's a special item here. I'm already going off the beaten path like it's some sort of Metroidvania. Help me, guys! This pier will periodically spawn body armor, so be sure to check up on here at least every 24 hours in-game. That's my best assumption for when the body armor actually spawns back in. One thing you gotta consider about the time in this game is each GTA hour is going to equate to 1 real-life minute. So it's 5 o'clock right now, even though it's technically 4:02 at the time of this recording, and in 1 minute it's going to be 6 o'clock in-game. So when I said check the pier every 24 hours, I really mean check the pier every 24 real-time minutes, at the minimum. The body armor will give you a temporary second health bar, and it protects against any form of damage, at least until it depletes and you're back to your standard health bar. Here we are, welcome to Casa del Claude.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes.
When not on a mission, you can save your game here. This will advance time 6 hours. The garage next door can store 1 vehicle when you save a game. And they changed out their prison garbs real quick, holy shit.
I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I could probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over there.
The good old baseball bat. It's the only melee weapon in the game, believe it or not. And damn, is it a good one. Anybody that gets hit with the baseball bat will get knocked down instantly, and that will render them useless for a couple of seconds. That will give you plenty of opportunity to finish them off on the ground.
This is Luigi's club. Let's go around the back and use the service door. Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi. Say hello to 8-Ball, ladies.
8-Ball's got some business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
So now our first true mission of the game is to pick up Misty from the hospital. No, not that Misty. I'll go over Misty's biography from the GTA Wiki. She's not as much of an important character as the promotional art will lead you to believe. In fact, she only really has 3 to 4 cutscenes total in the game. Misty. She has no last name apparently, sorry about that. Her appearances throughout the series are of this game, GTA 3, Grand Theft Auto Advance on the Game Boy Advance, and she makes a cameo appearance in Vice City as a destructible object. Before I go further into that subject, let me give you some pro tips. Whenever you enter a police car, you'll nab a shotgun and 8 shells for that shotgun. So if you find a cop car just parked outside, steal that sumbitch. Don't steal cop cars in real life, please. There she is. Now what is she doing in the hospital in the first place? Answer is, you don't want to know.
Hi, I'm Misty.
She sounds like Fran Drescher if Fran Drescher was a bit more nasally, if that's even possible. But anyway, getting back to the bio, Misty is a prostitute working for Luigi Goterelli at his nightclub, Luigi's Sex Club 7, in the red light district of Portland, Liberty City. Wow, Luigi's Sex Club 7. Wow, what a brilliant name. Now, for this concept art of her holding a gun, yeah, that's bullshit. That never happens in the game proper. That was just a marketing ploy on Rockstar's part to get people to buy the game. Either that, or maybe they were planning on having Misty be more hands-on and killing, but they never put that in the game proper.
Luigi said to give you this, so here, take it.
There's a new high on the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guy's been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor. Go and introduce a bat to his face. Then take his car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
Pick up the baseball bat even though I already have a baseball bat. That means I can dual wield. No, I can't dual wield baseball bats in this game. I wish, but it's not a possibility. Speaking of which, Grand Theft Auto 3 is about as basic you can get for a 3D GTA game. No dual wielding after you reach a certain point, no motorcycles, no properties to obtain, and definitely, other than the baseball bat, no other melee weapons to pick up. And in a way, I respect the simplicity of it. I love this game, but it shows its age a lot, even compared to something like Vice City, which came out a year after this game. This game was the template for each and every GTA game to follow, and pretty much every open world game after this point, but I'll get to that another time. I didn't mean to hit you, prostitute, I'm sorry! Now that goes... Wow, I just ran over to prostitute. I'm going to hell. Now that goon is taken care of, we're going to steal his car, go to the paint spray, and then lock it up at Luigi's garage. Let me talk about Luigi, as he's an important character for this part of the game. Luigi Goterelli has only appeared in this game, but was referenced numerous times in both San Andreas and the prequel to GTA 3, Liberty City Stories. Luigi became an associate for the Leone family, which allowed him to open his own business, the Sex Club 7. After the death of Sonny Forelli... Whoa, wait a minute! Spoilers! We haven't gotten to that game yet, even though it's a prequel. And it's also 19 years old, therefore you should have played this game a long time ago if you want to avoid spoilers, but I digress. The death of Sonny Forelli, however, cleared the way for the Sandbox family to enter the city, and the family took over the Red Light District, renaming the building Paulie's Revue Bar. Revue, as in R-E-V-U-E. I don't know what that means. In 1998, oh hey, my birth year, and also the same year that Liberty City Stories takes place, Tony Cipriani and other Leone family mobsters took control of the area, and... I can't talk today. Took control of the area from the Sandbox family and the Diablos in a gang war. Shortly after this, Luigi got his business back, he got the sex club back, and he had stood trial for running a brothel. But in the end, Luigi was protected from getting charged by Salvatore and Joey Leone. Now, Salvatore is the Don of the Leone family. He's in charge of everything. Now, have you seen The Godfather, which I'm pretty sure everybody and their mothers and dogs have seen in this point in history? And also, this game is heavily based off The Godfather, so there's that too. You would know that there are ranks in the Mafia. You got the boss, which are basically called Dons. You got the underboss, then you got the capos, and then soldiers, and then you got associates underneath them. This item right here is a hidden package. Collecting packages will give you some unique perks like spawning weapons outside your safe house. With every 10 packages you collect, a new weapon will be unlocked at your safe house. I won't be going for all 100 packages in this game though, because quite honestly I don't know where each and every one of these packages are in the city. This mission, drive Misty for me.
On a combo, what am I gonna do? Wait. Hey, I gotta talk to you. Alright, Mick, I'll talk to you later. How you doing, kid? The Don's son, Joey Leone. He wants some action from his regular girl, Misty. Go pick her up at Hepburn Heights, but watch yourself. That's Diablo turf. Then run her over to his garage in Trenton and make it quick. Joey ain't the kind you keep waiting. Remember, this is your foot in the door. So keep your eyes on the road and off Misty.
Ugh. Rest assure you that Claude is not interested in Misty in any way. Not even in the slight... What the... Okay, the guy was just pushing the car along. What was he doing? Now the character I'm playing as is named Claude. He's the protagonist, quote-unquote, protagonist of GTA 3. And he's also made a cameo appearance in GTA San Andreas as sort of a setup to this game's events. One of Claude's defining features is... he doesn't talk. At all. He grunts a couple of times, but he just straight up, he's a mute. Good morning, Chrono Syndrome. No, seriously, when I was younger and I was playing this game, I was always wondering, how come this guy doesn't talk at all? And now that I'm older, I'm starting to think, maybe he doesn't need to talk. There's that old saying that actions speak louder than words, and boy does Claude's actions shout way louder than any words can, because he is deranged. You don't know what's going through this guy's head. He may be happy on the outside, but on the inside, he may be thinking, how do I go about putting this pencil through this guy's eye, Joker style? It's the silence is golden rule. Admittedly, I like Tommy Vercetti the most out of the GTA protagonists because, well, Ray Liotta is the voice, so that's probably why. But I like Claude second because you don't know what he's thinking at all times.
Joey! Am I gonna get to play with your big ends again?
I'll be with you in a minute, Sparkplug. Hey, I'm Joey. Luigi said you were reliable, so come back later. There might be some work for you. All right?
Mission passed. We are now officially in the Mafia. It's never explained what Claude's position in the Mafia is, but as it turns out, he won't be in the Mafia for too much longer because things happen. I guess that will make him an associate now, which is the lowest ranking in the Mafia. So, yeah, that makes sense. Ah shit, the game got smart and knew that I wanted more shotgun ammo, so they locked the cop cars. Getting shotgun ammo from police vehicles is a thing in almost every GTA game, up until a certain point. I think 4 had it, 5 did not have that mechanic unfortunately, but I know that the PSP games had it, the PS2 games and the GBA game had that mechanic. Or did 5 have that mechanic? I don't know. I have not played GTA 5 in years. And same thing goes for 4. I have not played those games in like 5 years. Before I end the video, I got a couple of secrets I want to show you first. And they're pretty good secrets if I do say so myself. So what you want to do here is go on this road towards the gas station and then turn right. Once you turn right on Harwood, turn right again. There's an auto shop here. In a cool car. I'll let the janitor clean that up, no problem. There's also a hidden package here too, but the real prize is this Banshee. It's the first sports car to appear in the game, and the only sports car to appear on Portland Island for some reason. I'm just going to take this back to my garage, but first, let me take a detour. This location right here is 8 Ball's workshop. He makes some pretty nasty bombs, and we'll be seeing that in part 3 or 4 I believe. It depends on how I edited these parts. Anyway, you'll come across a whole bunch of homeless strangers, and they're holding fire bombs. Molotov cocktails. Well, I need the Molotov cocktails, so sorry. Hey, I have more need for Molotov cocktails than these guys. They're literally standing here doing nothing. They can't even fight back too. That's the weird part. And there's also a hidden package here too in between these guys. The Molotov cocktails are throwable items. Careful not to just lightly tap the circle button when using these. You will get caught in the blast radius if you do that. And fire is probably the most dangerous way of dying in this game. That and a couple of other ways to die too, which includes water and the M16. Oh boy, the M16 is brutal. Whenever I hear the distinctive sound of an enemy shooting an M16 in this game, I know for sure it's game time, because they don't screw around here. But that's going to be the end of part 1 of Grand Theft Auto 3. Happy birthday, happy 20th anniversary, happy everything about GTA 3, because I love this game. It's one of my favorites on the PS2. Even though it's aged, I still love this game. I play it just as much as GTA Vice City and San Andreas. Like, I gotta play all 3 of these games at the same time for some reason. And I don't often ask people to subscribe to the channel or like my videos. If you really like me, then go ahead. But that helps with the current YouTube algorithm and the landscape of 2020 almost too. So, if you really like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I'll see you in part 2 of GTA 3. Peace and ciao.